Feeling and looking a bit hot and bothered, I just cycled to the top. It's the Budens Pedrava climb. I have one of the, like in Strava, I've got like one of the top records in it. I think I'm like number 4 women. So that's cool. I'm delighted with myself. I can't believe that. Like, I'm cycling a mountain bike, so you wouldn't think that'd be fast. But yeah, that's cool. I'm delighted. So, I watched a video by Vegan Fields. He's a YouTuber. He put up a video just talking about like channels that he likes, and I made the list, and that's cool. I appreciate appreciation, so thank you for that. He described me in his video. It's always funny when you hear somebody describe you. He described me as a big follower of the high carb vegan lifestyle. And I know I'm that way. I feel that way, but I didn't really realize that's what I was portraying myself. That I didn't realize that's exactly how I was portraying myself, to be honest. But I suppose if that's how you feel and that's how you are, then that's how you're going to portray yourself, I guess. I mean, there's plenty of reasons I believe in this lifestyle, and you know, even all this stuff that's going on at the moment with like the Raw Till 4 bike Thai festival thing, it's kind of made me kind of think, you know, like, am I blindly following someone? Like, you know, is there something, have I just become like a sheep? You know what I mean? Like, am I just like blindly following Durianrider and Freely and this whole thing? And am I not really like thinking for myself? Am I not thinking rationally? And I think there's something to this. I really do. I really think that there's something to the high carb, low fat way of eating. And I really think that there's something to cycling a bike. I don't always agree with how Durianrider puts out his messages, but I always agree with the message, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not that I don't agree with how he puts it out. It's just sometimes I find it hard to hear what he's saying because I'm so like overwhelmed by the way that he's speaking. But then maybe at the same time I wouldn't hear him if he didn't speak that way. You know, maybe it's him speaking that way that catches my attention. It definitely works he's trying to stir up emotions. I don't think he cares whether those emotions are negative emotions, as long as they're emotions. And it's effective. It's clearly effective. No one can argue with that. No one disagrees really with that. I mean, people can say that like he puts people off veganism, but like I think we all know that's not really true. I don't know. At the end of the day, there'll always be sheep in the world, though, won't they? There'll always be people who just, like, follow blindly. That might be me. That might sound like an asshole thing to say, but, like, I think that's the truth. Like, there are people who just fucking follow. And I think that there's a lot of people who blindly follow Durianrider. I do. I think that there's a lot of sheep who just, like, you know, high carb, low fat, carb the fuck up, cycle your bike. And they don't really have anything else to say other than that. But if these people are going to be sheep and they're just going to follow anyone and anything, at least they're fucking following Durianrider. At least that's the message that they're following blindly. Like, they're not going to cause any harm to the world. You've created a great sheep there, Durianrider. You have created a great flock. I can't argue with that. These guys aren't going to harm anyone. They're going to just be focused on fitness. They're not going to be focused on impregnating women and like having children that they don't even want. And they're going to be good citizens. They're going to be good members of society. So even if he does have people who are sheep per se following him, like, they're good sheep. He's made good sheep. So I can't really argue with that. Like, of course I don't follow him indefinitely because, like, I think that there's something to meditation too. Like, I think there's something to being a mother. I think there's something to being a wife. You know, I don't think that he thinks that meditation is stupid or that he thinks that yoga is stupid. There are aspects to meditation and yoga that are stupid. I mean, like, I've mentioned before that Rich Roll's wife, Julie Pyatt, I think, And I really like her. I like the message she puts out. I love when she talks about spirituality and she talks about past lives, and look, I just fucking love it. But there's certain things she does say that I'm like, oh, come on now, lady. Like, once she was talking about, like, the energy from the sun. And yeah, okay, I get energy from the sun to a certain degree. But, like, sometimes I feel she's verging on breatharianism. You know what I mean? And, like, I think that's what Harley's point is. Like, is, you know, don't be sucked into that. Because he's not the most, like, diplomatic of individuals. Like, if he's trying to say that he doesn't like something, or if he's trying to, like, give his opinion on something that he's not too keen on, he doesn't just, like, say it in, like, a nice, polite sort of way. He's just like, no, don't fucking bother with that. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. Like, just don't bother. Which, like, people get upset about. Like, you know, they do. But at the end of the day, like, people getting, like, I have often said, and I even said it in a video before, like, that there was things my mom used to say that upset me, and, like, my mom used to annoy me and wind me up. But then I had to, like, take responsibility for my own emotions, that, like, I let things my mom say upset me. And you could say that of Harley as well. You know, if you're gonna let him upset you, that's stupid. Like, you're in charge of your own emotions. You can't get upset by what somebody else says. Who gives a fuck what he's saying? It's not, like, this bullshit of, like, oh, it's affecting the movement, he's harming the movement. No, he's not. No, he's not. Like, he's just not. That's stupid. That's really stupid. You know it's stupid. We all know it's stupid. He's not fucking harming the movement. He's really not. Because anything, as long as it's to do with veganism, if people are talking about it, that veganism is impossible harm. It's like, it makes sense on every level. It makes sense on an ethical level. It makes sense on a health level. It makes sense on an environmental level. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be harmed. It cannot be ruined by, like, one individual making a couple of fucking YouTube videos. It can't be ruined by that. Like, it can't. That's stupid. That's a stupid way of thinking. Don't think that. And all vegans, just because we're vegan, we're not all gonna band together. Like, of course we're not. We're all humans. Like, have you ever fucking read Shakespeare? Like, we've been arguing with each other, killing each other since forever. Like, it's the same stories we keep repeating over and over and over and over and over and over again. And we'll probably continue to repeat them over and over and over and over again. Like, just sit back, relax, and watch the show. Like, you know, YouTube is fucking entertainment. It's entertainment. This is my new TV. I love YouTube for that reason. This bit of drama, like, come on, it's not anything. It's like, just, people don't need to get so upset. So upset. Chill out. It's just so lovely up here. It's so quiet.